psychologist or psychiatrist will also involve the family members in the therapy, and they will try to understand what are the causes in the family, what are the aggravating factors in the family, and they will also involve family members in the treatment. And hospitalization, especially for the cases which are suicidal, there is a risk that those patients can end up into the suicide. So those patients are necessary to be put it into the hospitalization. Then self-help strategies, there are a lot of self-help materials available on the website. There are a lot of self-help groups where what happened, like people who are having this mental health issue, they have made a group and they talk about their problems, so that people who are suffering from this disease, they do not feel they are alone. There are people out there in the world who are also struggling from this kind of problems. So this is also something that help a lot in people coming out from these problems. And there are medications, that proven medication that helps in coming out from these problems. And talking about the next problem that I specifically wanted to discuss about is the PTSD, that is post traumatic stress disorder. So this is something that happened because of the experience of trauma. Someone have faced some kind of trauma in their life, some severe trauma. So what the psychologists and psychiatrists are saying, that once this coronavirus has been settled down, that is 3 and 6 months down the line, the people will be having this kind of effect, or this kind of episode, post-traumatic stress disorder, especially those who have suffered from coronavirus, or someone who have having someone in their family has been suffered with the coronavirus. So post-traumatic stress disorder is basically you will get a anxiety attack, thinking about the condition. So once this coronavirus will be settled down, people later in life can have this kind of attack, that again this coronavirus is going to come. They will stop going outside, they will start washing their hands again. They will avoid going into the or meeting with the people. This is a kind of post traumatic stress disorder. So some of the things they face is the re-experiencing avoidance, hyperarousal, and negative thoughts. And these are some of the diagnostic criteria. I'm not going into this. There are a lot of there are a lot of things that if the person is doing, so that can be one of the guessing thing that this person could be having a PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. So one of his this is the intrusion. Intrusion is the feeling that the trauma from which they have suffered, that is again going, this is going to be happen again. You can tell them कि वो चला गया अब नहीं होगा, means that is not going to happen again. This, like, specifically in view of coronavirus, even if you say them the this pandemic is over and now we are safe, again they will have a feeling that intrusion, this is going to happen any day, and they will be constantly in a fear. Then avoidance, they will avoid out kind of social meetings, they will kind of go again in the self isolation. Negative alteration in the mood, alteration in arousal or reactivity, they might be having or using alcohol or some kind of drugs. Durations, so there are a lot of factors. I'm not going more into this. So these are the risk factor. The major risk factor for the PTSD is the person who has having a history of faced some kind of traumatic experience. And this corona is one of the traumatic experience for a lot of people, especially the people who are in kind of extrovert, those who like going outside, those who cannot sit in their homes. So for those people especially, this is a kind of traumatic event, so that could repeat in their life later on. This is one of the major worry that health scientists are fearing. This we can going to see more and more people with the PTSD. Again, the treatment is same. The major treatment is the psychotherapy. Then do some kind of exercises, very helpful, especially yoga and deep breathing. Breathe, very deep breathe. Especially they say 4 minute or 4 minute breathing style. You take a deep breath and count four, kind of thing. Then virtual reality exposure. There are specific medications that could help in coming out from PTSD. These are the coping strategy. If someone's suffering from the PTSD, they can do all those things: mindfulness, spending time with the people, those who can understand their problem, exercise, counseling, lifestyle change. Okay. So having said all those things, like we have discussed about anxiety, depression, and PTSD. So one thing we all should very clear about, that these are the chronic problems. If you are suffering, if you are having low mood, or if you are having problem with sleeping, s- that does not mean that you are suffering from the mental health problem. Those things are very normal. All the mental health problems are very chronic. If you are having all those symptoms that we have seen in the case of anxiety or depression, and those symptoms are continue for at least 6 months or 1 year, then only we can say that you are suffering from mental health illness. If you are having those problems for 1 week or say 10 days, that is not mental health illness. You all should be very clear about that. And one of the mental health problems, uh, like I said, there are 12 mental health problems that ICD identifies. Some of the problem is the genetical, and one of the that problem is the autism. So we have a lot of people who are having autistic. So autistic is normally people who are not able to concentrate when there are noise, too many noise. They will take more time in responding something. They will having repetitive behavior. So those are the autistic people. And autistic means they are not abnormal people. They are totally normal. Those are something that is genetical condition. So we also try to understand about those people, because society do not accept them, and they also kind of go in some kind of depression and anxiety. These are the some of the great people who are autistic in their life. So it is said that autistic people also have a great superpowers, like their mind work differently from the otherwise normal people. If we consider ourselves as a normal people, but normal is again a very subjective thing. For me, normal is something else. For others, normal could be something else. So, like I said, having said all those things, all those discussed about all those signs, symptoms, however, please understand we could have problems like low mood. We do not like to talk. Someday we would be very unhappy. We have a low on energy. We have a problem in sleeping. We could have low appetite or no appetite, and we do not like to talk with the people. We would like to go into the isolation, or would avoid going or meeting with the people. So these are the very normal things. Do not think that these are the sign of depression or some kind of mental illness. Only you have to worry if these problems uh, remain for a very long period. And when I say very long period, minimum duration you think is 3 months, 3 months to 6 months, then 1 year, then only you can think there is a mental illness problem. If someone is having a very short duration, is a kind of body enduring mechanism, body mechanism to deal with the day-to-day stresses. So it's very important to understand this point, because normally we think that if we are having 2 or 3 days very bad sleep, or I do not like, or I do not feel to eat anything, I feel that I am having some kind of mental illness. No, that is not mental illness. Mental illness by definition is the chronic problem. So That's all about the, in short, very short, mental illness or mental health. I hope you people have understand a little bit about mental illness issues. Going to the next part of my presentation is the Google Forms that I have shared with all of you, and now I'm going to share the result of what people have responded. So here again, the majority total, I have got 53 responses, and that is great number. So almost females are majority here, and about 87% are the people, all of you, those who have responded, are between 20 to 25 years of age. We are in the minority, above 30, 25 to 30, and 70 to 20. So it's good age group, very good, I will say, relevant age group to show. And very less working class, only 15% having working class, those who have responded. Most of our students and our interns and fellows. So one of the thing that I have asked about the mental health quotient that I'm sure you all have gone through, that is a very comprehensive one. And most of you have also written in the comment that I am not able to understand few of the question that were there in the MHQ. That is totally normal. I myself is not able to understand some of the question that is there. It's a kind of very comprehensive one. So the interesting thing here is that, so let me summarize this figure. So about 74%. So this is, we as a whole, as an organization. Here I'm not talking about the individual MHQ score. As an individual, as a whole organization, as a whole CL Gupta Institute, or we are going and working or reading or studying there. So about 74% of that number is actually doing good. They are managing or doing good with their mental health, in their mental health. Uh, Only this 15%, I will say, this blue one, 15% is having some kind of clinical or preclinical MHQ score. So that could be true, or that could, maybe you may be not able to understand some of the question that could lead to this. But again, this number is very low. 15% is having some kind of MHQ score that could suggest clinical or preclinical. And this 11% are really, these are the bindas people, they are thriving in their life. They having great mental health score. My score was between this, among this 24%. I really wanted to know about this 11% people. Then the second tool that I have given you all, the Kessler psychological distress scale. So let me summarize this thing also. So there, like in the MHQ, I have got 74%, those people who are doing good. Here, this tool showing 59%. That may be because it is considering last 4 week your mood response. Then 30% is having moderate and 11% clinical. So this is similar with the MHQ scale. Here also I got a 15%, and here also I got 11%. It's a kind of matching. So these people can think about those who are having minus MHQ score, or those who are having very high K10 score. So they should talk about their problem with someone whom they trust, so they will not judge their problem. And at the end, I will just wanted to say that these are the dark times. There are a lot of confusion going out there, like what is going to happen, how, till how many months this problem is going to last. So this is one of the quote that I like, that has given by the Aristotle. It is the our darkest moment where we should must avoid all the negativity. We should avoid the negative news at all cost, and we should focus on the positive news. Maybe you are anything positive, you just focus on that. And just very small video 2 minutes video that will say you about what is mental health. Let me know if whether you people are able to get the music or not, means get the voice or not in the chat. Sorry. Okay, so a lot of people saying that they are not able to listen the music of the, or are you people able to see the video in your mobile?
यस सर।
दिख रहा है, म्यूजिक आ रहा है?
नहीं नहीं, म्यूजिक नहीं है।
नहीं, अभी तो मैंने स्टॉप कर रखा है, पहले आ रहा था।
नहीं सर,
अभी
सिर्फ वीडियो आ रही है सर,
सिर्फ वीडियो आ रहा है, म्यूजिक नहीं आ रहा है।
म्यूजिक नहीं है सर।
ओके, ठीक है, मैं ये ग्रुप में शेयर कर दूंगा वीडियो, you can see there. Moving further, so last part of my ppt where you all have given your like queries. So I have got some very interesting questions. So one of the question is eager to know regarding different local and small journals. So we will going to discuss about this thing in, we have a separate discussion class in which me, Samir and Matthew will be there. So we are going to discuss that there, local and small journals. Whoever writing this question, I only want to say them, don't focus on local and small journals. Try to focus about the good journals. Then I got a question like how we define our future right now as the whole world is suffering from COVID-19. So the answer is that don't focus on the future. Don't think much about the future. Try to be go day by day. Don't think too much about what is going to happen 6 months down the line. Just think about what is going to happen in this 1 week. So this is one thing that I am doing. I'm not thinking too much about the future. There's no point of thinking about the future because there is very less, the whole science community is still, there is very less they know about the COVID-19 every day. Like just 1 week back, CDC, the USA organization, they have come up with the 6 new signs that they are seeing in the patient who are suffering from the corona disease or coronavirus. So still we do not know a lot about this COVID-19. So predicting future is too soon now. As I will say, just be in present, take care of yourself and your surroundings, your family. How to get rid from mental stress by seeing current situation? This is a good question. So like I was saying that I have totally stopped listening any news regarding COVID-19. Just stop. And also stop people who are sending you messages about coronavirus. Just text them back. Please don't send me this kind of message. 2 or 3 days in a week, just go on your mobile and just see the status. That's all. So that is one thing that helped me a lot. Stress in this current situation, and try to engage in something. For me, the I have like classes and other things to be engaged. You people also find something in which you people can be engaged, and please avoid this news, anything news related to coronavirus. How to build confidence and concentration in our work. I don't know how to build confidence and concentration. So it again depend a lot of things like concentration. I feel that meditation is really helpful. So if you are a religious person, whatever the religion you follow, just go and involve in some of the religious activities. Go and pray. That really helped me. Means for you people also can help. So that is a kind of meditation is one thing that I will say. Then again is other thing is the, of course, exercise, having good diet, take a lot of fluid, water, all those things. One of the thing where body is not concentrated because low fluid in our body. So whenever you are feeling tired or low concentration, first thing you try to do is drink water. Our future is safe as for your thinking. If yes, then who, and if no, then why? Our future is totally safe. Whoever this is asking this question, we might have problem for say 1 year or 2 year, but saying future again, I cannot predict future. But whatever I am seeing that, so we are going to have problem short terms, like for 1 year in terms of job and other things. But if I see more holistic 5 years or 3 years down the line, then I don't think there is too much to worry. How to improve in during situation, I already have told that what you have to do, just keep yourself away from all the negative news. Try to focus on you, talk with your family members, talk with your friends, especially school friends. Harm and charm of topical steroids. I don't know who have asked this question. Harm and charm of topical steroids. So that we can discuss in our optometry classes. And the both questions was good. Shows the type of personality we got. So I'm happy that we are able to know about your personality or your mental health ish condition. Then the other question is that why my MHQ score is -14. What should I do to improve my score? So first thing I will suggest, again redo the test. Maybe there were some question that you were not able to understand. And again, if it is coming your score in minus, so you should talk with someone, maybe in your family. There are a lot of government helpline numbers. You just go on the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare website, MOHFW, and Government of India has given a number of helpline numbers for mental health problem. You can talk with them. There are experts. If you are getting more your score in minus numbers, and this is again the other comments, due to less work I have a lot of free time that makes me to think about my past experiences that are not quite well. The time I kept myself busy is good, otherwise no. And another thing is that I'm a lazy person. If I don't do work, then no. But once I started, I will keep doing this until it finish. So is this bad habit or good? And while it's get swelling after weeping. Great. So क्वेश्चन से यही पता चल रहा है कि some lady has asked this question, especially because of the last part. So I don't see anything like very negative in this question. We all do have a very kind of bad past experience. So that is very normal. I do have a lot of very bad past experiences. And that is a part of life. We all have a good and bad experiences in life. So the bottom line is that don't think too much. The past has behind you. You don't have to think much. You have to think about your present and future only. And one thing good is in this question that you have asked, that once you have start something, you totally get into that and you will not leave it until this finish. I think this is a great. Very few people is having this. I do not have this thing. So once I will start something, I will only leave when it will finish. If you are having this thing, this is great. Your question do not seems very much negative to me. You just need some kind of rethinking. So this is a very normal experience that we all have. And while it gets swelling after whipping, so maybe Samir will answer this question at the end of this presentation. How to improve in during situation, I already have told. Focus more on positive news, talk with friends, talk with family members. Thanks for that. Thank you. Most of the question were difficult to understand. It is same with everyone. You are not alone. MHQ questions were difficult. Does this number really find out about daily activities, realities? Yes, these numbers are not like something like people have come up with their own. These are the psychological tools. Like if you go to some psychiatrist and psychologist, they will also use this kind of tool to know about your mental status. So these tools are very scientific, research proven. So these numbers really find about our daily activities for which that tool has been designed. So in that case, we have used these two tools. One is the MHQ and the other is the K10 score. I am not understand the last question. That is perfectly normal. We also do not have understand a lot of question on MHQ. How can I overcome from my health issues mentally? How can I overcome from my health issues mentally? Don't know. How can you overcome your mental issues, health issues mentally? So see, the mental health is you can we like mental health is a kind of health. We all have a good health. Some one of you will be having very good and a strong health. They could be all day in the sun and they will not fall ill. And some of we have a very bad health or may not having that kind of a strong health. If you will be too much in the sun and will get back into the home, we will fall ill and we will suffer from some kind of illness. So similarly, the mental health, some people is really gifted with a very strong mental health. They are very strong in even in the difficult situations and terrible situations. So it all depends upon how is strong our mental health, and again we can work on our mental health. We can make our mental health a good mental health, a very strong mental health. There are a lot of strategies for that. You can go on the website and see there. uh, Online there are a lot of online resources. I have enjoyed to take part in this questionnaire. This really helped me to aware about my mental intelligence right now. Thank you. It also helped me. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Thank you, whoever have written this appreciation. It was good. Okay. When all this pandemic gonna finish, I'm really tired of being alone at my house. So please understand, this is not going to finish in coming 1 month. It is going to stay with us at least for the next 3 months. So that's why I'm saying don't think too much about this pandemic. That is, this virus is going to stay with us. This is one thing on which WHO also have said very clearly. Don't think that we are going to get away from this virus. This is going to be stay with us. Only thing we can do is that think that this is going to end and try to live with this. The kind of normal we are used to of, that is not going to be anymore. There are a lot of changes we are going to see in the coming days, in terms of how we meet with the people, how the uh, industries are working. So social distancing would be a new norm. So this pandemic is going to be remain here. uh, don't be alone. Talk with, one of the greatest gift nowadays we have is the technology. Talk with your friends, talk with someone, talk and talk. Do video calling. This is great thing you can do. Participate in the classes. How MHQ and K10 score is helpful for us? So the way it's helpful because it gives us the condition of our mental health. That is something, it is better to be know something, then remain in vacuum. So in that way, it will help. Future scope for me as I'm going to complete my. So we have a separate class for this where we are going to talk only about what is going to be future of optometry because of this corona. It was a good questionnaire. Thank you. I have enjoyed to take part in the questionnaire. This good. The mental health question MCQ was hard for me. It's hard for most of the people. What advice you to give to your younger self at the start of your career? So again, this question I will take in that session that we have planned. Maitri, me, and Samir would be there. So we would be sharing our experience, what we have faced in this profession, some success and some failures. Okay. Is the thought of coronavirus will affect our health to create any problem? Like, so if you think too much all day about only coronavirus, it is going to affect your mental health. Surely it's going to affect your mental health. And coronavirus is not going to, or thinking too much about coronavirus is not going to give you hypertension. But thinking too much about coronavirus will lead to stress and anxiety. And research have shown that stress lead to problems like hypertension, diabetes. So in that way, it could lead to. Thank you for conducting this. Thank you for participating. This is very helpful. Thank you. This is very interesting. It was good question. Thanks. And this one is a really very long one who have written this. Thank you for nicely putting this thing. First of all, I do not have any negative impact of COVID-19 on my physical and mental status, because everything is running fine in my life. Great. In fact, now I have more time to do activities like workout and managing my studies. But on the other hand, this situation of COVID-19 limits the educational sources and also has a significant effect on the economy. But in this difficult situation, managing skills may get improved up to great extent. Simply, we have to put more efforts, which can lead to innovate ideas and development of thinking skills. So whoever has written this, I'm totally agree with you. So there are a lot of resources that you can go through instead of spending our time seeing on comedy videos and nonsense videos. Spend your time. There's a lot of like educational videos are there, and there are a lot of. I will strongly recommend all of you to listen TED Talks. I earlier also I have said TED Talks. There are a lot of great thinkers there. There they will come and they talk about their ideas. So I will strongly, that will help you to develop your mind actually, and that will force you to think otherwise. So the question that he has written is he or she, I don't know, how does this COVID-19 will affect the future expectation for a job in the field of optometry? Does it lead depression and other mental issues among upcoming optometrists? So I'm really interested in this question. So again, it is a very long kind of answer. I'm not going to discuss now. We do have a session for this. So definitely I'm going to discuss these things there. Like I have also talked with some of my seniors and also have listened some of the seniors who have talked about the future of optometry in view of COVID-19. So just I'm giving you a hint. What I got from their talking, they are very positive. Means the COVID-19 is actually going to have a positive impact on future of optometry. How? That I will discuss in that class. So thank you to all for attending. Now we can take questions or comments anyone is having. Okay, so can you all unmute your mics? It seems I am only talking, no one is there. Okay, only unmute if you're asking
Sir, we
questions.
are here.
Okay, Hiten. So do you have any questions? अब तो बोल दो भाई. So I have a question for all of you. So like some of you have given very positive comment there in the Google form. Like you people are doing very good. So just I wanted to listen from those people, like those people or anyone, like those who wanted to share like what they are doing in this situation, because this is a problem that affect all of us. Someday I too having very bad mood, like what I am doing with my life, sleeping, then waking all day, being home, hospital is also closed. So maybe someone of you can share your experience. Manish, what is number 4 question? Okay, it seems no one is having